What's up guys, welcome back to NCH Software Academy, and today guys I want to show you how to get that drill sound, how to get that drill vocal effect. So for this one I'll say maybe it's Fiverr or any other UK or a New York drill artist, but to be honest, like the artist I work with in this tutorial goes by the name of Chief Say, and he don't sound like French the Kid, he don't sound like Fiverr, but I believe the way like I'll be showing you how to approach those vocal effects, like it will be the same as the way I will be doing, so that I really don't know what I'm saying, but like the way like I will be approaching this vocal effect will be the same way. It will be the same way those artists will approach their vocals, but the difference is today we'll be using MixPad, and maybe they will be using Pro Tools or whatever though like they will be using, but for us we're going with MixPad by NCH Software. So let's get to it. I would love to play it before I start working around it so that you can hear like the before and after. Let me play it.
I guess your hate is real. I was just showing love, but now I got enemies. They envy me, now my back is sore and bleeds. My so-called friends got my highlight bar from freeze, but fuck it all to me, those niggas all deceased. So let me holla, kill every beat, my nigga, I'm in the mood. I let my label fleck up beyond the moon. They can't handle this, there's no shit they can do.
So guys, that's it. You know, like you already know, if like you've been on the channel with me, if you've been rocking with me, you all know like the first thing we do, we go to FX, then we go there, then we go to equalizer, then we go to our parametric EQ. This is the first thing that we'll do every time you approach a vocal. So I'll love to throw this one a little bit up, I'll love to push this one, then I'll throw this one downwards. Go to add, go to equalizer, you go to the visual EQ. So for this one, you just click there, then you click there, then you push this one straight to the bottom, then you take this point, you throw it down to the bottom, because we don't want the noise which are dancing around here, because the vocals they're usually not here. So this is a boomy sound for I can say maybe the kick or the 808. We want like the kick to be vibrant, and you want to hear that boom straight from the kick. And then I'll click here, I'll click around this position, then I would love to boost a little bit of a highs, you know. Then I will click around here, click here. I'll also love to boost this one a little bit, boost there a little bit. Then around like the 5000 hertz I would like to click this side, then I would like to boost this part, because like that's where like the S sounds rotates most of the time. Then I would like to also boost around this position, I like to boost it around this, and I like to decrease this area a little bit, then try to boost the rest, but don't over boost it, you know. So so after this I will add something like we never added on our previous tutorials, or I really don't remember like adding it, since this is a heavy like a heavy song. So I would like to add a little bit of a dehazer. What a dehazer does, like you try to tell those syllables where like those S sound, like snake, like that S sound usually good to tell like and start hitting your ears. So I'm trying like to decrease those. Then after doing this I'll go so let's hear it before like I can move on.
I guess your hate is real. I was just showing love, but now I got enemies. They envy me, now my back is sore and bleeds.
Okay, it does sounds great, but I feel like its volume is extremely high. So I'll go to the mixer channel, I'll go to the second track, although we didn't tackle it, I already know it is the second track. Then I'll have to decrease it a little bit, about -8 dB down, so that it don't sound extremely loud.
I guess your hate is real. I was just showing love, but now I got enemies.
So that's how it sounds. Like let's remove the effects, then we can hear like the difference between the two.
I guess your hate is real. I was just
So I hope you guys can hear like there's a difference between like the before and after. So we can add again our, then we can add our compressor. I did show you guys one of the video. I do remember right now, like I did show you guys on how to get that. So here like we'll try to decrease a little bit of a threshold. You can play it and
showing love, but now I got enemies. They envy me, now my back is so in bleed.
Okay, I feel like it is sounding very slow because we have decreased our threshold too much. But after doing whatever you did, you have to boost again your out gain. Then our softness, I love to decrease it a little bit because I really don't want it to be soft. I want it to be a rush. I don't want to touch the limiter, the RMS or the peak. Usually like go this after like I did the entire song. That's when like when you're doing like the mastering process, that's when like I'll try to play with this knob. But for the release, I would like to decrease it and hear again how it sounds.
I guess your hate is real. I was just showing love, but now I got enemies. They envy me, now my back is so in bleeds. My so-called friends got my life up from freeze. But fuck hero to me, those niggas all deceased. So let me holla, kill every beat.
So let's just increase it a little bit. Okay, let's go. So we have a parametric EQ, we have a vocal EQ, visual EQ, we have a dehancer, we have a compressor. I would like to put another compressor. I really don't know why, but I really feel like I need to put another compressor. The gain is on 0, the attack is very slow. The ratio, I would love the ratio to go around 1/2, 1:1. So if this is 1:1, I would love to play with our ratio around here. Let's drop it down to 1. I want it to 1:5. Okay, well, 1:5. The ratio is on to 1. A pre-delay is on 4. Okay, I feel like this is I felt like this will sound good, but like the times up to this, guys, you need like when you're mastering, you need like to make sure like you do whatever you do, you listen it, or you do while you are listening. Because for me, I'm using a string recorder and I'm also like putting effects, so it will stop and go when I'm doing it. But for you guys, you can put something, then you play it while like you're doing it and start turning the knobs up to see like it does sound the way you want it to sound. Okay, let me play it one more time.
I guess your hate is real. I was just showing love, but now I got enemies. They envy me, now my back is so in bleeds. My so-called friends.
Like although like I mentioned Five and French the Kid, I feel like on this record, I feel like more. Sometimes like you don't have to add an EQ again, you know. I'm just feeling like I need to boost it a little bit. I feel like I need to boost it a little bit. But sometimes you really don't need to put an EQ again. But I feel like I need to boost it a little bit. Maybe it will sound like the way I want it to sound. But on this vocal, guys, I was saying like it sounds more like Dino than Fivo. It sounds more like Dino than French the Kid. Yeah.
I guess your hate is real. I was just showing love, but now I got enemies. They envy me, now my back is so in bleeds. My so-called friends got my life up from freeze. But fuck hero to me, those niggas all deceased.
I feel like, guys, this sounds great. I really don't know what else I can add, but I feel like this is a basic of mastering a drill song.
I guess your hate is real. I was just showing love, but now I got enemies. They envy me, now my back is so in bleeds. My so-called friends got my like pop and freeze. But fuck hero to me, those niggas all disease, So let me holla. Kill every beat, my nigga, I'm in the mood. I let my label flag up beyond the moon.
Okay guys, the reason like it's doing that thing of stop and going is because I'm recording, and I'm also I'm stream recording, and I'm so like adding a lot of effects, so it will do that thing of stop and going. But you guys are I'm pretty sure like you can hear the difference, you know. I'm sure like you guys can hear the difference between like the before it was mastered and after it was mastered. Like the sound became more solid, it became more together. Like we brought the vocals come together to dance together, and we brought that crispy solid vocal there. So guys, I feel like that's all for today. I really appreciate the love like you've been showing. Thank you so much. Please let me know what I can do next, because I'm always here guys to help you to do I'm here guys to make sure like you all understand the NCH softwares, you know, rather than like going to those other channels like or go to the NCH software like your YouTube channel. They will show you, okay guys, we have like MixPad, like we decided to do, we have added the fade in. Let's say for example, they will say like we added like the fade in and the fade out right now on MixPad. But for me, on those tutorials of mine, I want to make sure guys you can use what like they have provided, like the visual EQ, the compressor, the G compressor, the dehazer, the visual EQ, the panoramic EQ. I just want you to make sure guys you do understand how to use those effects and how to work around them. So I hope guys you did like you can hear there's a huge difference before and after, you know. So after one of the things like guys you can do, let's say like you recorded in an environment like where there's too much noise, and after putting a compressor, sometimes like after putting a compressor, when you're playing around this position, so you'll hear a lot of sound. You will hear a lot of sound, and the best way to do that, to deal with that, just to come around this part, then you cut it, then you delete the part where there are no vocals. Even in between, let's say there's another here, you can put it around here, you cut, you put it around here, you cut, then you remove this inner part, you know. So another way, you can just come here, you create a knob, button, create a button there, create a button here, then you make sure you take this one, you push it down to 0, then you take that one. Why is not moving? Let's put it around this position. You take this one, you also go and put it straight to 0. So like the volume for this part is automatically, it will be on 0, because like we want no sound around here, you know. So guys, that is a basic of like how you can work around this. Someone is calling me, but pretty sure like I'm done whatever guys I wanted to show you. Bye, and I really appreciate the love you've been showing. So yeah, let me stop this. Are we?